first time with Sony Michel. Space to maneuver at the 40. And cuts out right sideline. And now the rookie's free. And finally down at the 9-yard line. A huge play there right off the bat. 66 yards for him on the ground. Well, welcome to the party. First carry in the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
I said, what's up?
Yo, shoot over, boy.
From the gun, it's Brady. That's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Sony Michel, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Gostkowski with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag.
I didn't even do that.
You did. I had to.
What did I do?
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Carr now to throw. And he took that in one-handed. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A big play there. Carr to Nelson, 43 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Carr gonna throw. Drops it off to Martin. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll make it 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Going for it all. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
He finds Roberts, complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. And that one's going to be over everybody in the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Seth Roberts. And it's 3rd and 4. Now the first carry for Doug Martin. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Doug Martin taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Charles, for the New England Patriots, one stat that you and I were looking at before the game is kind of interesting. When they lost in weeks 14 and 15, it's the first time they suffered back-to-back defeats in December since 2002. So I don't know that they're in trouble as they go toward the playoffs, but not playing their best football.
I think that's a great point because you have to go back to 2002 for that to happen. So their level of consistency off the charts. But you're exactly right. They are not playing their best football. And what they're always competing for is one of those opening week buys where they have to play that extra game in the playoffs. It looks like this year they may very well have to play that extra game. And if that's the case, it's not the recipe for getting to the Super Bowl for the New England Patriots.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in the game.
And this one's incomplete. The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game. That time, unable to find a completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try to get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
They'll check this one down to Michelle. Oh, now he pulls him over. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they got themselves a first down. To throw, it's Brady. Steps, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front, nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
On second down, here's Brady. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside.
What did she say? When she said stop,
really good pickup of 28 yards.
Why did you pull him, though? It don't matter. They could have pulled him that way. Why would you pull him this way?
On first and 10,
it don't matter.
Brady. To Michelle on the dump ball. Another nice gain, 16 yards there at a first down
what
again.
the heck you doing? You steady
And the
pulling
offense
him.
humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position guys. Those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a second and 10. Throwing again. Brady. This is White on the screen. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. James White, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Pats able to cash in for 6. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need to rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
The Oakland Raiders, Charles, it's another lost season for them. We said that a few weeks ago. We've been talking about this, but double-digit losses this year for the 12th time in 16 seasons, and that is so hard to fathom.
It really is, and I know everyone's going to say that just about every position will have an open competition, and they are accurate in saying that. The best signal, when you trade away your best defensive player, Khalil Mack, to the Chicago Bears, and arguably your best offensive player, Amari Cooper, to the Dallas Cowboys, there's no doubt that there's an open competition at every other spot. But the only guy who may be safe, the quarterback, Derek Carr, a lot of building will have to occur around him.
It's long, but I tell you what, they better sit down. Sit down right here, because you're not going to mess my daggone charger up. Sit down right here. What you doing today, Clay? Nice.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr, and complete right side to Cook.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
On 3rd down, that is a big-time play for the Raiders. 42 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Carr now on 1st down. Pass incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Now a play fake. Carr rolling to his left. Letting one. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
They begin with Michelle on the ground. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. Dorsett's got it. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Brady to throw on 2nd down. And a dump off to White. Shedding the tackle, gives him some room. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Get it to the back end of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to Oakland after this. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Brady on the left side, a catch by White. And he's got this down to the 35. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
To throw on 2nd down. Brady. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now whistles and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And they will run it with Michelle. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
The return man here, Dwayne Harris. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Try to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. flush to his right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing on first down is Carr. He completes it to Nelson. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Carr to throw on 3rd and 1. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Into the red zone, it's Carr, eluding the pressure right. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10. And he can't corral it. Maybe a big missed opportunity there defensively in the end zone. And now 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. And he'll take it into the end zone for a late touchdown. Jared Cook in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders are back within a score.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Carlson now to kick this one away. Short kick. One of the up men will take it down. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Final shot before half for Brady. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. So at halftime, it's the Patriots with the advantage. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Here's Harris to return it. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter.
I would agree with that totally. I would guess that in the locker room, they talked about cleaning up some of the errors. But overall,
the Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Shotgun now for Carr. Caught by Nelson left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And that'll be incomplete. Dwayne Harris the intended target. That'll bring up second down. Hey, we got a second here. Let's go back to Week 15 following the win over Green Bay for Chicago. Happiness rained down on the field. The Bears claiming the NFC North title, but one Bear took his celebration to an extreme. I know you saw this.
Yes, I certainly did. Charles Leno Jr., left tackle for the Chicago Bears, got down on a knee and proposed to his girlfriend Jennifer. So not only celebrating an NFC North title, but now his proposal accepted by Jennifer, who will now be Mrs. Jennifer Leno Jr. No Junior.
No Junior. By the way, smart move because she's not going to say no in front of 60,000 people.
Well, I've seen it happen before. Not pretty, but not in this case.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. It's caught at the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Jared Cook, the second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders move back within a couple of the lead. Again, it's Carr. Flush pass. They're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
Third quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe first or second, you don't. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to, I don't like to chase a lot of points, but I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at the 40. On the handoff, it's Michelle. And now running right through it. He's got daylight. Past the 20, 10, 5. And at the end of it, he comes loose. And the Raiders
shit!
Does he get burned for that in film? He fought through some tackles. End result, though, a fumble.
It's going to be one of those situations where he'll get yelled at about the fumble, but at the same time, he'll get a check mark for the extra effort. And see, it's one of those tough, tricky things for coaches. You don't want to coach it out of them so much that you take away the effort. You just want them to be conscious of taking care of the football.
They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a first down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there?
I'll take it.
Was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down. Something.
And now off to the races, down the right side. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. On 1st down, Carr. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Carr. Escaping the pressure right. His throw incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And it's 3rd down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They set the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Flush to his right. And he's got his tight end, Cook, in the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders. Third touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders are able to cash in for 6. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 5. Carlson now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself something to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
And he's got some space here. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
That looked like a 2-deep coverage, which we call cover 2. And what that really means is you have corners, what we call rolled up in about a 5-yard area on the outside receivers. And then your safeties are back closer to the hash marks near the middle of the field, somewhere around 10 to 12 yards back. So if you can break through the first level, you've got a chance to run before you encounter any type of resistance from the safeties.
We saw the example of it right there. On second down, Michel. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. In on the stoppage to here, Whitehead.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game. So he's really made his presence felt in this one.
Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Frosty Rucker in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
What? No. Oh my God. I swear to God, you should have been listening. I'm gonna get up this next. Alright, man, I'm gonna put you in body lock. Ah! Here you go, you're free to go. Move.
Back now in the East Bay. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Brady got to have this one. They'll roll him out right. And that's caught by Gronk for a Pats touchdown. Rob Gronkowski, 20-yard touchdown. And the Patriots have moved on in front here in the 4th quarter. So now a big spot for the Pats as they'll go for 2.
No. Come on, get off me. Get off me.
Say, Samari, you are the best.
Samari, you are the most. Ah! So. Samari.
Samari, you are the best.
Here's Brady.
I think we can figure out why they went for 2 there, right? You want to make it a field goal difference if at all possible. They didn't get it. Now they've got to play some defense down the stretch.
Yeah, not much margin for error now for your D. They just have to get it in the range. And the Hughes team for the Raiders able to secure it. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
They'll run it now. Out they go. Down inside the 40 to about the 38. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3.
Okay, didn't bring that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge. That's probably exactly what he's telling him in the huddle right now.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Now Carr, gotta have this one. Steps away to his left. Fights off the defender. That's to his running back, complete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Out. I just said that.
And they're going to try to eat some clock with Michelle. Finding some room at midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
When a coaching staff sees their team run the ball this successfully in the 4th quarter, they're really excited because you can plan for a running game all you want and want to press that advantage when you get it. But for the most part, it's a little bit of a surprise. And right now, they're going to keep that going, want to continue to grind out the clock because it's definitely in their favor at this stage of the game. Can they close the game out and continue to do exactly what we just saw there? And that's run the football.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Brady. Slided, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left. And then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Pats do snap it. It's Brady. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. He'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. He's going to let it fly. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you play really well early, and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. John Simon in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll.
Brandon, you got to have some urgency here. You got to get the guys back to the line of scrimmage, but the problem is all 30 yards downfield after that play.
They'll look to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Raiders 1st down. Carr hooking up with Cook. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. He's back to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Back to throw. It's caught by Roberts. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland 1st down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short gain here down to the 22. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is...
Oh, no, he lost the football.
Boy!
The Patriots have it.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity.
Let's go! That's how you do it. Set them up.
They got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the
You know what time it is?
Taking care
He know what time it is?
Yeah,
Yeah, like I thought.
Hey, see, put all that stuff back in the bag. I'm putting that in.